Let's go ahead and get started. So let's go over today's agenda really quickly. Why is the Chinese market important? Opportunities and challenges. Best practices for brand protection and effective enforcement, and tips for avoiding and resolving enforcement issues. So just to preface all this, brand protection strategies in China, specifically gravitation towards enforcement, is a topic that isn't going anywhere for brand owners. And that makes sense because China not only represents this place where a lot of the counterfeit goods are manufactured, but Asia also represents this real growth opportunity. And having not only to compete with counterfeit goods going out, but also having to try to compete to be able to have your products take hold in these emerging markets. And there's a number of real pain points for brand owners associated with this. But you add on top of that another pain point, which is that it's different operating in China. It's extremely different. And so to be able to have success there, you can't take what you do in other parts of the world, just apply it there and have success. And there are some really important components that you have to be able to manage. And the good news is that there's a lot of investment being made in understanding those nuances and those processes of these marketplaces. And that's going to be the focus of these slides. We're going to show you what it is that you can do and what professional service organizations can help you accomplish. We're going to highlight some of the biggest differentiators between trying to navigate the space alone or recognizing where the value is in engaging with local partnerships. So let's start out with a couple facts about the Chinese internet economy. With over 667 million internet users, that number of internet users outnumbers the entire U.S. population, 2 to 1. That's a pretty big statistic. And Chinese internet penetration, 48% of all internet users worldwide are in China. And then we have e-commerce sales in China. Chinese online shoppers currently number more than 361 million. And their sales are outpacing those of the United States, who has been the longtime leader in online shopping. So we're talking about $800 spent annually per Chinese netizen shopping online. So let's take a look at the landscape. Our conversation today is going to focus primarily on China, but you can see how these emerging marketplaces are taking hold throughout the region, and the number is constantly growing. So primarily we're going to be talking about the biggest players in the area, as well as the other emerging marketplaces taking hold. So as they grow and consolidate, they're also propagating competition, and that is what is ending up shaping the e-commerce landscape in Asia. So it's important to know, we're going to kind of go back to this several times, where to focus your efforts and have a multifaceted approach and how to engage with these different marketplaces and the different nuances associated with the country and even regionally within the country.